What is going on, guys? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That goes a long way to help me out. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best car radio / head unit for gig workers. I was about 6 months into my gig economy venture, guys, and I started to realize, I was looking down at my phone quite a bit for, changing music, notifications, navigation was the biggest one. My head unit actually didn't have any navigation system, so I was looking at my phone mainly for that. And this kind of became a problem with me, and I started to look for solutions. So I went online and I started researching, aftermarket head units, aftermarket radios, and I probably looked at over 100 different radios, and I quickly realized what I began to look for. I began to look for, Bluetooth. I wanted hands-free. I wanted to maintain my backup camera, and I actually came across a whole bunch of stuff, and I started learning all these features that these aftermarket radios have. And the best thing that they have, guys, is it's called Apple Carplay or Android Auto. If you guys aren't familiar with that, basically what happens is you plug in your phone via USB to your head unit. If you have an iPhone, you use Apple Carplay, and if you have an Android, you use Android Auto, and they both do the same thing. So they display your phone screen on the head unit, and I'll actually show you guys here in a second what it does. And they display your phone screen so you can get Apple Maps or Google Maps, whatever one you're using, which is the best thing for gig workers, because you're always navigating. And then the second thing is they pop your notifications up right on your screen, so you can see when you're getting orders without ever having to look down. And it is honestly life-changing when you're working in the gig economy to have something like this. After about a month of doing research for aftermarket radios and comparing this one and that one, I narrowed it down to that Alpine ILX-W650 head unit. Now, the reason I chose this one is obviously because it had the Apple CarPlay and it met my criteria, but it was also a lot cheaper than competitors. So they're similar radios that have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are running over $500 or $600, and this radio is actually on Amazon for about just under $300. It's like $299, $295, something like that, which is it's the best bang for your buck, guys, if you're looking for a new radio. And it's like $315 if you want the backup camera. So I'll link both those down in the description. So if you want the backup camera, or if you don't need that, you just want the regular one, I'll put those down there for you. But let's hop in, and I'm going to show you guys some of the features that it has. This is the main screen of the head unit. I really never look at this screen. Usually when I boot up, I usually go straight into CarPlay. And as you can see, this is what I was talking about with your displaying your phone on the head unit. So you can see I got my maps, my phone, my messaging, my Spotify. I got all these apps. I got Zoom. I even have Zoom on here, so if I want to do a Zoom meeting, I could. So that'd be kind of funny. But anyway, let's look at my favorite feature. My favorite feature is maps, guys, because this is the most useful for gig workers. So as you can see, it pulls up your Apple Maps, and this is how it would work. So I got my house even as an icon, so I can, if I'm way out and wherever, I can just click home, and then it'll automatically bring up my home address, and it'll start taking me home, which is super cool. And you can do that all sorts of stuff. So you can do like, your work, your school, whatever, your church, whatever you have, you can do it. You can set that up, and it's a super nice feature. And like I said, you just put the address in your phone, click go, and then it'll automatically go on this display, so you don't ever actually have to look down at your phone. So that's a really cool feature. The only other app that I really want to show you guys is Spotify. Maybe I'll show you some messaging. But so you can see your Spotify. You got all your home, your recently played, your browse, and your library. So you can go through here, and it's super nice. And then actually, no, let's show you this screen. This is what I usually keep it on. So you got your map, you got your ETA, and you got your song, that's whatever's playing right there. And this is kind of a one-stop shop for all your information that you're going to need. So I like to do that. And then obviously phone and messaging, they're both voice commands, so you just do that. And basically this has all the features that you could ever want for working in the gig economy. So you might be wondering, like, yeah, this is an awesome radio, this has everything that I want, but there's no way I can install it myself. There's like, I know nothing about the electrical part of cars, and I really didn't either. And basically what I did is I went into Best Buy, and Best Buy, like Geek Squad, they have Geek Squad, so Geek Squad will do it for you. I think they wanted like $100 for it, which really wasn't terrible, because you got that peace of mind knowing that everything's gonna work, and it'll just be like an hour in and out, get it done. So that's really not a bad way to go. But the way I went is I just watched some YouTube tutorials, Figured it out. It's going to be different in every single car because the way to access the back of it to get it unscrewed is you're going to have to go through the panels. And accessing through the panels is going to be different with every car because each car has different panels. But if you guys would like to see, you know, a video of me doing it in my car, once you get the panels off, it's relatively the same process with where the screws are going to go. But if you would like to see a video of me doing it, let me know down in the comments section. I will definitely do that for you. If I get enough people interested in that, I'll just, you know, uninstall it and then from 100% scratch put my other one in and take that one out, put the new one in, so you guys can see the full process. Let me know if that's something you would like to see. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you guys found some value. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Those both go a long way to help me out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.